All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Toronto Raptor video. A couple of things to talk about in today's video. First off, the Raptors play the Nets in about 3 hours. It's 1:30 when I make this video. I'm going to go ahead and predict Scottie Barnes to drop at least 20 points, at least 5 rebounds, and some nice defensive statistics. So I'm sure by the time a lot of you guys watch this video, the game will be over. So hopefully that prediction stays true. But I want to talk about a couple of different things. The Raptors haven't played in a handful of days. Scottie Barnes is NBA ready. I mean, this man is literally NBA ready. I was watching a Raptors, I think it was Raptors Digest video, where they were kind of debating because David Thorpe said that after 4 games, quote, if you redrafted right now, I could not tell you that no way he wouldn't go number 1, unquote. So personally, I don't think this is as true. I think that we're going to have to wait a couple of years to see that. Cade Cunningham had a pretty good summer league, or he's had a good summer league, and statistics, they'll back that up. Maybe not as efficient shooting the ball as he would like to be, but I mean, it's just summer league. So I think the Pistons still would draft Cade. I think the Rockets love what they have in Jalen Green. But as far as Scottie Barnes in a couple of years, maybe even after this season, especially if he were to win like Rookie of the Year, Raptors make the playoffs, etc., I think then we'll be able to kind of do a better situation here. But going off that quote, Scottie Barnes, I mean, especially at number 3, I don't think Evan Mobley's necessarily shown anything too crazy. I think you could put Scottie Barnes at number 3 right now. He fits the Raptors perfectly, and I really like what the Raptors have been doing, especially this last Summer League game. You have Scottie Barnes as kind of your defensive anchor. He is truly a guy who can guard 1 through 5. And when you look at Raptors players who can guard 1 through 5, you have a handful of them. You've got OG, you've got even Pascal, and now you've got Scottie Barnes. And the Raptors, you've got Scotty even in the Summer League just guarding whoever has the ball. That is, as it is, really hard to stop. So you throw that into the NBA. As I said, Scottie Barnes, he's NBA ready, man. He is 100% NBA ready. That defense is stellar. You throw that in, this team is going to be must-watch television every single night. But real quick, guys, if you're watching this video and you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, hitting that sub button. Raptor fans, you guys have been blessing me. I'm going to aim for 300 likes on today's video. I wanted to hit 6K by the end of August, and we're at 6.4K, so I guess the new goal is 7,000. Thank you guys so much for watching, for real. I saw a comment on a YouTube video that said, I bet there will be zero attention from U.S. media this season. And it's just so true. The more and more I've been making Raptor videos, it's really only Raptor fans talking about the Raptors. I mean, there's no media. I mean, they're not talking about it on Undisputed. Scottie Barnes has just pretty much gotten no love unless you're a basketball enthusiast. So I just wanted to throw that in there because it really is crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. So Scottie Barnes going number 1, I could definitely see that happening. What I really liked from him in that Charlotte game is that 4th quarter. I really think Scottie has kind of gotten comfortable. He's definitely coming into his own shoes almost, where he is actually realizing, hey, I'm way better than most of these players. Keep in mind, 90% of them aren't even going to make the NBA. They're going to be in the G League or playing overseas. So you got to keep that in mind. And Scottie Barnes, I feel like he's just getting so comfortable that 4th quarter performance, he ended up dropping 23 points, 5 rebounds. I believe it was a steal and 2 blocks, I think maybe 3 assists. So he put up probably his best stat line of the Summer League, most consistent stat line of the Summer League, and he showed a lot of different offensive skill points, like adjusting layups in the air, post fadeaways. The offensive game is really coming around, and that's what has a lot of, especially Raptor fans, they've got their eyes on Scotty, thinking, hey, like David Thorpe said, this guy could possibly, in a redraft, go number 1, because he has it all. Defense wins championships, offense wins games. If he's putting up 20 in a Summer League game, keep in mind, it's only a Summer League, But like I said, the versatility he is showing on the offensive game, it's way better than I was anticipating. And his coach even said just from when they ended the season at Florida State that he has made significant strides in his game, and you can tell on the court. So that's why tonight I'm predicting 20 points, at least 5 rebounds. I think he's going to put it up a similar stat line. I'm excited to watch it tonight as well. They're playing with a lot more pace, and that is something that you've kind of escaped. The Raptors kind of escaped from this past season. COVID, injuries, so many different things going on that honestly last season was just so wacky that it's hard to even really analyze it. And so last season was just whack. This year, they're going to push the pace just like how they're pushing it right now in Summer League. They've got their length. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's 7. It might be 8 or 9 now after the last couple of signings. But they have at least 6, 7 players with over 7-foot wingspans on this team. It's unbelievable. It is must-watch TV every single night. I have truly come around on the Toronto Raptors making the playoffs easily. I mean, I don't really see a reason why they should not. There were so many factors that went into last year's collapse. Kyle Lowry missed a ton of time. Pascal Siakam gets COVID right away. Loses 15 pounds. They're the 4th seed in the East when all this stuff happens. They're not even at home. That accounts for like 70% of the Toronto Raptors wins. There's just so many different things. So I can't wait to watch tonight's game. I probably won't be live. Like I said, a lot of you guys are going to have watched, or the game will already have been happening when you've watched me. So with that being said, let's just get into Scottie Barnes' statistics right now through 4 games. His shooting percentage is really the only downside. He's shooting 41% from the field and then a 27% rate from 3. But he's showing signs, and it's not the end of the world. It really isn't the end of the world. But altogether, he's putting up about 16 points per game, a little over 3 assists, about 7 rebounds, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. I think that's something that's really impressed me as well that might be going under the radar is just how many defensive statistics he is getting. Every single game, he's putting up at least a steal, at least a block. I mean, he's averaging. His averages will show you that. So it's exactly what he was doing at Florida State. You got to keep in mind, Florida State played a really, really slow pace. They were a really slow-paced team. Take their ball up, take their time, set up the plays, find the right shots. And so Scottie Barnes, in the minimal time he was there, 24 minutes a game, 10, 4, and 4, that's pretty good to me. So that's going to be it for today, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Like I said, let's aim for 300 likes. Once again, thank you, Raptor Nation. We're going for 7,000 subs, so let's see what can happen.